Marion the Barbarian here, guys. Little scheduling change. Not gonna do my thing. I've got my Katie's bubbles that I was going to do last night. Things came up, didn't happen, and really I'm getting in on the hashtag Basic Bitch Week or hashtag Value Slickness Week. Cooked up in the man-child brain of Shave326 and Dude of Shaving. I kid with the man-child thing. Man, I think my camera's a little off today, guys, so I am sorry about that. So, we've got almost 48 hours worth of growth. Y'all see it? It's always more through here, guys. So, star of the show, guys. Razorock Mudder focker. So, this has some really good ingredients. It has something called Fuller's Earth that they take from a hot spring in Italy. And that's supposed to be really good for your skin. That's why it's called Mudder focker. So it has mud in it. Very strong scent. I think it's supposed to be like bergamot and lavender and all these other things. And pineapple is a top note. All I can tell you is very strong cologne scent for me. And I don't know that you would call this a day scent. And I don't even know that it's a summer scent, in my opinion, guys. Like I try to kill badger smell with this soap still. That's what I do. So, pretty strong. Splash. Motherfucker. Isn't that a cool label, guys? I mean, overall, look at that label. That's pretty wicked awesome. So this is on the higher end. You can't get this right now. I did a search before this video, and this is $9.99 normally. It's not on Italian Barber, not on Amazon. Can't even find it on eBay. Actually, I found one listing for it on eBay, but it's a lot of a bunch of awesome soaps. Just not going to buy it. But it's like 129 bucks, and it's like 15 different soaps, and some were never even used, like old bases of Barrister and Mann, like Seville and Lavanil and stuff like that. So, and the splash was $12.99. This is what I paid for it. Back when I paid for it is what the listing is on Italian Barber. I'm not going to link it below because you can't get it. So, I'm going to try out some edges, guys. JC Creations, I sent him a razor to hone, and I told him I just wanted a shavable edge on it. I don't care what he had to do to get a shavable edge. And he did what most people wouldn't do. He went up to 5 layers of tape, and he got me a shavable edge. He said that there's some grind issue on the back, and there's on the heel, and there's a slight, what do you call it, frown as well. So he said the heel is going to be a little tuggy and isn't perfect, but he finally got an edge all the way across. And he said it's going to, by the way, we're using the horsehair Vie-long. This is because I saw Kensurfs use one of these. And I think I got this brush for like 17 bucks underneath, obviously, on Amazon. So, and speaking of Amazon as a way to like buy shave stuff, go check out my boy Lashave. Just found him. He's obviously new in his journey. He's got like 7 subscribers. One's me. He's kind of reviewing some stuff he's gotten off Amazon and things like that. So, if you've been in it for a while and you kind of want to experience a guy starting anew, good guy to watch. If you're starting new, you can go through your journey with him. So I'll try to link him below his channel. He's only got like 3, maybe 4 videos. So I'll just link his whole channel so y'all can pick and choose what you want to see, what's interesting to you. So we're going to get this one going. I kind of did a flick. I did not do the quintessential okay squeeze by that new up-and-comer Romantic 59. Oh, hey guys, Dude of Shaving. I'm going to link his video below. He's got a 300 subscriber giveaway. So, y'all really need to go check it out. You need to subscribe to him to, you know, get in on it. He's got some unobtainium going on. So, splash, you know, and soap set, like the whole thing. So I'm going to link it below. And you guys, sorry, I'm trying to get my soap. I'm trying to figure out a different way in this bowl to do it. So I'm smearing the soap really thin here in the middle, but just a little higher than I would trying to go around. And I'm trying to pick the soap up in the middle and then build the lather around the outsides. So we're just seeing how it goes. If I had my Rockstar bowl over here that Carlitos sent me, I think that it doesn't matter, and I can smear it around as much as I want, as thin as I want, and it picks up really well. But with this Captain's Choice, I found that even though I build a really nice lather and things look good when I rinse it out, there's still a good amount of soap kind of left down in the rings. So I'm just trying to figure out a different way to do it in this bowl. And this is taking some water, guys. It is some thirsty stuff. And I don't use a horsehair often, so it's a little different for me. And I'm sorry if this video lasts a little while, because I'm going to work on this lather. And, you know, we're going to give this Value Slickness a legit chance to show y'all what it's like. Yeah, guys, this is like pungent. I'm telling you, when I was first starting out, this is like the first artisan I ever bought. It was like this and Sir Hair off Amazon, okay? I didn't know about Italian Barber back then. So I got this because I liked the label, thought it was cool, the name was fun. You know, I like puns like that and stuff. And it's like cussing without having to cuss, you know? So Stallion, you can be like, "What's up, you Mudder fockers?" And you could be talking about Razorock, man. You know? And you're getting away. You ain't cussing. So anyways, it's a fun name. Awesome label. I don't think it's waterproof. I really do keep water away from it because I haven't wanted to find out the hard way. What we got going on, guys? It's where we're getting. It's a little airy. I'm going to try to beat it a little more. And I'm just using the tips kind of back and forth occasionally and some swirls. And I've only used this brush about 3 times, guys. So I always felt it was more of a bowl lathering brush than a face lathering, and I was always a face latherer guy. Never got rid of it because I like the handle. Like, I like the ferrule and the wooden handle. I mean, it's a really nice brush for the price point, especially if you're simplistic and you like things like wood and metal as accents and you don't want a lot of design, which at a time, there are some things that I'm really simplistic on, and I like some simple things. So I told you I'm going to try out this edge, and I've got 2 razors that came in from eBay. Got them on the cheap. See how that's going. So anyways, I'm going to add just a little bit more water because I think it can actually hold it and get a little bit more sheen. So, and you know how Shave Ready is on eBay? Shave Ready. So unless it's a guy you're used to dealing with, you don't know. And I've got 2 out of like 4 that's come in from eBay. And I kind of want to test the edges, just see what this guy's saying. And 3 of them were from this guy. And one of the razors I got in, kind of felt like there may have been a burr when I took it across the leather, so I quickly went to the linen, gave it like 10 on there, and then it still kind of gave a rough feel or a feedback sound in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. And then I've got this pipe razor I picked up because, you know, I'm addicted to the look of the pipe razor, and, you know, they always have some cool etching. So this, I just got soap on it. So this guy, I think he had to take so much metal off. Can y'all see this? If you see, it went into the etching. And when I went to strop it, I don't feel like the feedback I was getting, that I was really getting the edge of that blade. And looking at it, I don't know. This one, I've got a feeling isn't going to shave well. I just got a feeling it has geometry issues. Even though the guy says it was shave ready. So, we'll see. I'm going to wet that face again. Sorry to talk so long, and I hadn't even gotten to lathering. But don't forget, guys, due to shaving, 300 subscriber giveaway, man. Even if you don't want to enter, go over there and say, "Congratulations, dude." Excuse me on that. So we're going to pull some out. What do y'all think, guys? Did I do halfway decent on that lather? Sorry, we're still working on it. I take opinions. Take criticism. As long as it's constructive. Something my wife used to tell me was, you know, don't give criticism without a solution. And I think she's pretty smart. It's something that they've adapted at her work, and she's in management. She's like, you know, if you see a problem, instead of just griping about it, why don't you approach me with like 1 or 2 options as a solution so we can work on it? Like, what do you think we can do to better? Like, you say it's a problem, what's the way to fix it? So, definitely agree with that. It's kind of hard to lather around something you're trying to edge up. It's totally new for me. What do y'all think, guys? I actually think this could have held a lot more water. It's feeling really thick and dense. Look at me, I still got to buy the expensive from the budget brand. Because, I mean, I think CDB was using a soap that was $2.99 from them. And mine's $9.99. The Gucci, man. So guys, I've been trying to get somebody. This is taking hair off, but it's not doing as well as I'd want it to. I'm going to show you all this razor and why I bought it. Isn't that wicked cool, guys? So many geometry issues, it's not even funny. This was like a one-off by a knife maker. So if y'all don't know, the way you sharpen knives is differently than you would hone. When you hone, your spine's against the stone, so it sets an angle. So when you're sharpening a knife, you're setting your own angle. I don't do either of these things. It's for honing and knife sharpening. What's his name? Josh Culper from JC. And guys, he's the guy that puts the edge on Osiris Blade Works. The original edge, like the real edge itself. Very nice guy, willing to teach. This is a little dry, guys. Oh yeah. Where I'm feeling the heel back there. It's a lot tuggier. Like, my best is right here. The best part of the edge is the middle. But anyways, and CDB's told me this before as well. I talked to CDB, and he's explained the issue as well, the difference. But he used to sharpen knives. Maybe that is why honing is coming so easily to him, because he sharpens knives and he sets his own angle to do that. In my opinion, that would be like super hard. Now, I am expecting these edges to feel better than this. This is quite tuggy. It's cutting hair, but it's tuggy. I imagine it's probably like when Jim will shave and Dave Card were part of that tag video. I don't know who started it. Of that knife. Where they were doing shaves with that knife. And I think Dave went 3 passes and did it. And I know he did it less than 8 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I took down some hair, guys, and I can see a lot of hair sitting on here. But it should have gotten a lot closer in that first pass. And I also have a lot of growth. But any other razor would have. So I'm going to set this one down. We're going to try out these other edges. Oh, and if anybody watches me and knows anybody that would make this razor for me without geometry issues, I want one so bad. Like, I've reached out to quite a few people and I can't get it done. I mean, I hear so many things about it go against the grain of razor making, but all I really want is this, guys. I don't care how you do this. I want the handle with the twist and the turns and the hook, you know? Because I'm sure some guys will know this. You know, the old, what do you call it? The old wash stand that they have. Back in the day, you would have your little pitcher with water in it, and then you'd have the bowl, and it set in like this little cutout wooden piece, and there'd be like a candle holder on each side, and it had a mirror there. And that's where people would shave and stuff. And boom. So cool, dude. I would even go and buy one of those just so it matched my razor. As stupid as that sounds. So seriously, anybody that may watch me and might have any idea or point me in the direction, send me a contact, something, please let me know. So guys, I want to let you know right now, I'm looking at the time, and I don't see this video lasting less than 30 minutes. Y'all all know this, though. Y'all know when I upload it how long this fucking video is. This fucking video is. I'm going to wet it up a good bit. I'm going to add a little bit more water because, like I mentioned before, this was a little dry. So, we're just going to try to build it up just a little more, glossy it up a little more, get a little bit more slickness, a little bit more of that hashtag value slickness. Basic bitch. Dude, DK. So I went to go get a Shiner Bock, which is a basic bitch beer. I think it's better than just like regular domestic, but I will admit it's a basic bitch. It's a tasty basic bitch, but anyways. Went to go pull one out of the fridge, and I did not realize I drank my last one last night. It was such a bummer, dude. I couldn't go basic bitch in this video tonight with my beer. I'm out of beer, dude. What's up with that, Carlitos? Man. I guess I'm spending too much money on shave gear. That's why we're doing this value slickness week, this basic bitch. And by the way, guys, there is no way. I mean, I have face lathered with this. And even painting this on, I can feel the prickly tips. Which, it's fine. And I like using different types of knots. You know, synthetic natural boar hair, mixed natural fiber. It's interesting to me. I think they all have their own merits and their own use, their own purpose. So I like using them all. Do I lean one way more than the other sometimes? Yes. So, guys, this may end up having to be a 3-pass shave, and I've really got a feeling I'm going to have to bust out this Edwin Jagger mark. No, tongue mark wash. Actually, that's not bad, guys. This one's good to go. Y'all just saw me take that across grain. So, let me show you this, guys. I don't think this is natural scales. I'll look at it real quick. Someone's going to be really interested in this information in this video. We're not going to talk about it. Anyways, this is a Wade and Butcher. Alright? Now, I don't think these are original scales. And obviously, it's because they're kind of pearlescent acrylic looking. And they're not in the best shape. They're fine. There's no external cracking, but I think there's cracking inside. As in inside in between the layers. But it looks like somebody engraved Invincible on the face. And the reason I say someone is because the N after the I goes down a little too far, and it does look like hand engraving. And it doesn't look like skilled hand engraving. Look at that, guys. So it is cool that it says Invincible. And whoever owned it, before me, recent past, however far back it may have been, thought they were invincible. I really don't want to stop with this razor. It's actually feeling kind of good, guys. I was a little worried. So I may feel better. I'm going to go the other razor on the other side. And, you know, when I get a new razor in from eBay, guys, Shaving Chronicles, I'm going to try to find his video. But he's got one where, and Dr. Matt does it too, it'd be hard to find his unless I can talk to CDB, but he's off grid now. He's easy. He's good at finding that shit fast. Before I close it, there's a little bead of water on the tip. There we go. So, I checked the wobble on the razor. Now, Dr. Matt checks the wobble on the spine and everything. Shaving Chronicles, he does a little bit more if you watch him. He doesn't quite explain what he's looking for, but what I assume is when he's looking for the wobble in some of the ways, he's looking for wobble throughout the blade, not just the spine with the way he uses it. So I used a ceramic square coaster, like his little marble thing that I think comes with like a Chesapeake soap. That's what I recognized it from. It's a really good way. It's what I do. I don't know anything about razors. It's just a general check. All right, guys. Yeah. Guys. Bit of a bummer. Bummer buy right there. I didn't want to buy it when I was looking at it because of how far up on the... And guys, I'm going to try to show you this a little bit better. This is learning experience for everybody. Now, I paid very little for this. And I generally do not make mistakes on my purchasing as of lately. But this is my first one in like 6 months of mistakes on buying straight razors. But do y'all see where part of the print is like well into the edge? And I'm telling you, I have to give it a little bit more force to get that feedback of feeling the... I say feeling. The feedback sound I get on my strop with a normal straight razor I know is in good shape, I could not get out of this, even though I was putting a little bit more pressure to make sure I knew that edge was touching. It still never gave that same sound. So, it's shaving, but it doesn't... Oh well, life will kill me, fuck it. I'm trying to look at how much hair is coming off. I mean, it's okay, but I would expect a lot more to come off with what was left on my face after that first pass. Oh, and just so you guys know, you know how when you're starting out anew with straight razor shaving or with any kind of shaving? Okay, when I first started out DE shaving, obviously I was doing some damage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is an option for someone right now to have as a razor. I kind of want to do some more looking into its geometry. But you know, you tend to get those rougher shaves. And I'm talking so much, I'm just letting my lather dry out in the bowl. Anyways, you get those rougher shaves. Well, Mudderfucker made me go motherfucker when I put that stuff on. So we're going to see if it does it to me today. Because I'm telling you right now, when I just splashed water on there, it was a little irritated. So I think it was that last razor. Honestly, guys, I didn't strop up a good razor. I don't want to cause a ton of irritation to my skin. Like, I do like that one that I said I didn't want to put it down. But now that I've caused some irritation over here to this side, I'm going to run my Edwin Jagger with the cross grain across my face just to get a decent clean up of whatever I may have missed. Yep. A little bit of burn from the soap now. So, and it's over here where I just used that razor. So my technique was probably off, but the angle was a little hard because when I was first putting it on, the angle was definitely harder to find for a razor. Definitely harder to get on a razor than it should have been. Because I've been using razors of that size for a while, and spine of the same size and things like that. And I hadn't been having issues. You'll hear that feedback. Like down here, unless I get a lot better, I'm always going to have to do like a third pickup pass on my neck. Edwin Jagger I used the other day. The only reason I'm using it is because it sits in the holder at the back of my sink. And I try not to keep blades loaded on my sink in a razor. This one is really far back. And since my daughter never sees me use it, it's really off her radar. So if you're wondering why I'm bringing it so far up like this and not leaving it down, I'm not supposed to have a goatee at work. And since I'm wearing a mask, trying to make sure no goatee hair is exposed while I'm at work. Nice. It's got a real good residual slickness, guys, and it does give a decent post-shave feel in my opinion. But I will tell you, CDB, when you get back out of town, you catch up and watch my video. I'm going to tell you, probably about to get a scream out of me, or a wince, or a whinny, or a Johan. Oh. Because I'm going to tell you now, I remember this stuff, and I still use it occasionally, just to throw in there for nights or something. The wife really does not like the scent. But it's a manly cologne smell. Like it makes me think of like a hot, sweaty Italian man, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to finish this up and be done, but I do not like where that was. And it's going to be hard to link everybody I freaking mentioned. All right. I know y'all can't see that. All right, I'll do that later off camera. Sorry guys, sometimes you know, you got to get your lines right the first time, so it makes it easier the rest of the time. I haven't done a goatee in so long, and I used to live most of my life doing a goatee. So, some splash. I mean, we did some inspector. Guys, no pain, no gain. Feel the burn. Now, I will tell you, like, if I was a night shaver, right? Still am. Tell you guys this. So I would put this splash on at night, sleep. You kind of smell it the next day in the morning. Then I get to work and I'd start sweating in the middle of summertime, dude. And this scent would just be like right back on you. And I mean, you could just smell it throughout the day as you were sweating. So if you really want a strong scent, this is it. And if you want a potent, lasting, big dude, manly scent, that is what you need to use. And guys, this really wasn't a bad knot and a bad brush. Horsehair, if you bowl lather, I mean, in my opinion, that's a durable handle. Very durable handle. If you're the type of person who cares, you know, about biodegradable and plastics and all this stuff, wood, metal, horsehair, they don't hurt any horses at Vie-long or Vie-long or whatever to make the knots. So this is definitely a great option for a lot of people. Guys, I am impressed with this lather. I did really well. Loving it. And since I said big dude, guys, guess what came in the mail call today? Barbus Chlorophyll.